Welcome, I'm Robin. This is day 17 of Cultivate Patience and Introduction to Ashtanga. And today we will get to Utkatasana, which is part of the sun salutations, the Surya Namaskar, but we'll hold it for 5 breaths. And you will also notice that it is getting our way down to the floor again through a vinyasa system, movement to breath. So we're going to get started. We're going to skip some of the standing postures in the interest of not having this be too long of a video, but we will be putting it all together in the coming days where it will be a lengthier video. So if you want that, you could stay tuned. If not, you can keep going with a little bit shorter videos. Okay, here we are at the top of our mat with our feet hip bone distance, or maybe your big toes are together and your heels are slightly apart. Notice your feet press down, your spine lift up. Start to come into your yogic breath, breathing in and out through your nose, if that's possible. Gently sifting your breath in the back of your throat. And then bring your hands to heart center to set an intention or a dedication or a mantra. And inhale for the Om. Inhale. Om. Hands by the sides, Samastitihi, Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinge forward. You can bend your knees. Inhale, half lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, step or hop back. You can go to chaturanga with your knees up or down, or go down to your belly. Inhale for cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. You can replace down dog with all fours with some cat-cow, or take a child's pose. Taking whatever movements you need. Maybe bending and straightening your legs if you're in down dog. And then look forward to your hands and come forward. Take a half lift, lengthen your spine. You can use blocks. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands down. Samastitihi. Again, inhale, arms up. Urdhva. Exhale, fold forward. Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, or whatever option you need. You can go right back to down dog. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. 5 breaths. Gazing at your navel or in between your legs. Lengthening the whole back body. And then look forward to your hands and step, or maybe hop forward into Ardha Uttanasana, half lift. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise up, Urdhva. Exhale, Samastitihi. One more. Inhale, 1, arms up. Exhale, 2, fold. Inhale, 3, half lift. Exhale, 4, chaturanga. Inhale, 5, up dog. Exhale, 6, down dog. Finding that internal focus. As you widen through your sitting bones, and press that floor away. And then look forward to your hands and step or hop forward, 7. Exhale, fold, 8. Inhale, rise up, 9. Exhale, hands to the sides, Samasthiti. Okay, that was A. Now we'll do B. Surya Namaskar B. Bend your knees, arms up, chair pose. Weight in your heels. Exhale, fold in half. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, hop back, chaturanga, or whatever you need. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right foot comes forward, pivot your back heel down. Rise up, warrior 1. Exhale, hands to the mat, vinyasa. Listening to your body. Left foot comes forward. You can go faster or slower than I am. Rise up, warrior 1. Exhale, hands to the mat and flow. Taking 5 breaths. One more breath here. Look forward, step or hop forward, half lift and fold. Bend your knees into chair pose. Your arms can be apart or together. Stand tall, Samasthiti. We'll do that one more time. Bend your knees, arms up, chair pose. Exhale, fold in half. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right foot comes forward, Virabhadrasana 1 or A. Hands to the mat, vinyasa. If you're taking chaturanga, you can have your knees down. Your shoulders go no lower than your elbows. Left foot comes forward, rise up, warrior 1. Hands to the mat. You can always go right down to your belly and take a cobra. And then find your way to down dog or child's pose. Lifting up through your pelvic floor muscles, pulling your navel to your spine. Then look forward to your hands and step or maybe hop forward, take a half lift and fold. Bend your knees, arms up, chair pose. Stand tall, Samasthiti. Step or hop your feet 6 inches apart. Lift your chest and exhale, fold forward. Padangusthasana. Grab your big toes with the yogi toe grip. Inhale for length and exhale, fold. Retracting your shoulder blades away from your ears. You could always bend your knees here. If you can't reach your toes, your hands can be on your ankles or your legs or on a chair. Then inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, slide your hands underneath your feet. If possible, inhale for length and exhale, fold. Again, elbows go to both sides of the room. Maybe you're shifting your weight a little bit more into the balls of your feet. Challenging that sense of balance. So you keep your shoulders away from your ears. Work those back muscles. You gently stretch the back of your legs. And then inhale, half lift, look up. Exhale, bring your hands to your hips. Inhale, rise up nice and slow. You could step or hop your feet together, Samasthiti, or keep your feet apart. All right, we're going to skip triangle pose today and go right to side angle pose, Utkatasana, Parsvakonasana. Step your right foot out. Maybe you're using a block. Heel to arch alignment, legs wide so that you can bend your right knee. And then take your hand, your forearm either to your right thigh and your left arm up or over your ear. And you could stay here or you can lower your hand down to the outside of your front foot. Rotating your ribs towards the ceiling. Maybe looking at your hand but keeping your shoulder away from your ears. Another breath here. And then inhale, rise up, straighten that right leg, turn your toes in to the front of your mat, bending that left knee, maybe getting a block or a big book handy. Taking your left forearm to your left leg, reaching your right arm up or taking a sweep over your ear, external rotation of that arm. Staying here with your knee tracking with the center of your foot, or maybe you're coming down a little bit lower. You're lengthening from your fingertips all the way to the pinky side edge of that back foot. As you revolve your ribs up. One more breath. And then inhale, come up to the back again for the revolved version. So you can come up on the ball of your back foot into a high lunge. Hands in prayer, start to twist. You can stay upright. You can hook your elbow. You can keep your gaze down, or you can start to look to the side or up. Your hips stay square, but your torso starts to revolve. Maybe you take your hand down to the block or the mat. Your hand can stay on your hip, or you could sweep it over your ear. One more breath. Inhale, rise back up, pivot to the front. Again, you can come up on the ball of your foot, or you can keep it down, or you can lower the knee. Hands to prayer to start, perhaps. Start to turn and twist to the left. Find where it's possible for you today. Not forcing anything. Finding your balance, feeling the stretch. Strong back leg if it's up. And then inhale, unwind, come back up, parallel the feet, extend the arms, and then step or hop your feet back to the front of your mat, Samasthiti. Okay, from here it would be Prasarita Padottanasana, 4 versions. We'll do 2 of those. So step your right foot out, wide-legged forward fold, feet parallel. We'll start with C. Take your hands behind your back, interlace your hands, open up through your heart, and then exhale, fold. You can stay halfway, you can use a strap, you can do a different version. Feeling a gentle stretch in your shoulders, relaxing through your head, really lengthening the spine. Making space for your torso by scooping in that belly and lifting up through your pelvic floor muscles. And then inhale, slowly come back up. Your gaze follows the movement. Take your hands to your hips as you exhale. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, hinge forward. We're doing version D, where you grab your big toes with the yogi toe grip. Inhale for length and exhale, fold. Just like Padangusthasana, holding on to your toes and reaching your elbows to both sides of the room. If this isn't possible, you can hold your ankles. You can take your hands out in front of you instead, or hold them on your legs, and you can always stay halfway. And then inhale, half lift, look up. Exhale, bring your hands to your hips. Inhale, rise up nice and slow. Step or hop your feet together and back to the front of your mat, Samasthiti. From here is Parsvakonasana, pyramid pose. We're going to skip that today. And then it's standing balance, Utkatasana, Padangusthasana. So standing at the front of your mat, I'll stay here today. Lift up your right leg. So maybe you can grab your big toe and fold forward, or maybe you're holding your knee. If possible, take your left hand to your left hip. Breathing either vertical or folded over if possible, especially if your leg is straight. And then inhale, straighten up. Exhale, take your leg to the right. Leg bent or straight, external rotation at the hip, and look to the left. Letting your breath help you. And then inhale the leg back to center, gently bow over it. And then release your hand, both hands to your hips, point your toe. Stand up nice and tall for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the leg down and we'll switch to the other side. All right, I did those 5 quick breaths. All right, left leg lifts, bent or straight. Maybe you're grabbing the toe or using a strap. Maybe you're folding over the leg for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, take the leg to the left. Maybe your gaze turns to the right. For 3, 4, 5. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, a little bow. Inhale, release the foot, hands to your hips, level hips, point your toe, breathe, smile, relax your face for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the leg down. Shake it out. All right, the posture we did yesterday, Ardha Baddha Padottanasana. Lift your right leg. You could take tree pose with your hands in prayer, opening up through that hip. Or maybe you're taking that right foot into your hip crease, holding on to your elbow. Or maybe you're grabbing the big toe and folding forward. Only do this if there's no pain in your knee or your hip or your ankle. If you're folded, inhale, look up. Exhale there. Inhale, rise all the way up. And then everyone release the leg. Samasthiti, other side. Left leg comes to tree pose leg. Anywhere along the leg except for the knee. Opening up through the inner thigh, standing up nice and tall. And you could stay right here. You can see if you can take the pinky side edge of your foot into that right hip crease, lengthening the leg. Maybe taking the left hand behind your back, holding onto your right elbow. Or maybe you can grab your foot. Maybe you can fold forward. It's not a contest in yoga, so just see where you can go on any given day. And use your breath. And inhale, look up. Exhale there. Inhale, rise back up. And exhale, release. Okay, so that's the two balance postures are quite tricky because you're taking your drishti and moving it, as you notice when you take your leg to the side, you're looking the other way if possible. And in this posture that we just did, your drishti is going to move as you fold forward and try to balance on the one leg. So it takes a lot of time, no rush. Okay, from here we're going to flow down. It's going to look like Sun Salutation A, Surya Namaskar A, but there's a little twist at the end. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold in half. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, or you can skip it. Exhale, down dog. Right away, not holding 5 breaths, look in between your hands and step or hop your feet right to the front of your mat, right into chair pose. So bend your knees, your weight is in your heels, maybe you can see your toes, sinking your hips down, maybe you're going to stay with your hands in prayer. My feet are together, but your feet can be separated and parallel as well. Hugging into the midline. You can keep your gaze straight forward. You can reach your arms forward. You're still breathing, you can reach your arms up. Or in Ashtanga, you're looking up, you're taking your hands together. You're coming up a little bit higher than you see in other forms of yoga. Really reaching the energy up the spine. One more breath. And then exhale, fold in half. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Traditionally, this is a handstand or a tuck handstand. We're going to skip that today. Step or hop back into chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. It's something I'm still personally working on. Exhale, down dog. Now from here, we would go right into warrior one. That's what we'll do tomorrow. We're going to pause here. Take 2 more breaths in your down dog, or maybe you're ready for a child's pose.
And then you can come right to your knees, or you can widen your hands. Look forward and slide through maybe, and release. We're going to lie down on our backs for a Shavasana, or you could stay seated. You could take any final posture. You could take a happy baby here. Or you could grab the bottoms of your feet. This is not traditional, but it might feel really good after all that hard work. You can hug your knees into your chest. And you can make circles of your shins. And then you can come into any form of Shavasana with your legs long. You could prop up your legs with pillows or blocks. We'll be here just for a moment. You are always welcome to stay as long as you would like in your Shavasana. It's said to be the most important posture of the yoga practice. Really giving your body a chance to incorporate all that you've done. You're welcome to stay here for as long as you would like. But if you're ready, start to make movements. Maybe reaching your arms over your head and pointing your ankles. And then rolling to one side, noticing how you feel, connecting back to your intention. If you set one, or dedication. And taking the next couple of breaths to come up to a seat. With your eyes still closed or soft, just noticing how your hips feel, your spine, your shoulders. And take your hands to heart center. A lot of gratitude for your breath, your body, this practice of yoga. We'll close with the sound of Om if you would like to join in. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you so much for being here today. Let me know in the comments how you're enjoying the series. Anything at all, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. And tomorrow we will work on continuing our standing sequence, getting in as much as we can. Or maybe we'll try to get it all in. I'll have to see how much time we have to get to Warrior 1, which then proceeds to Warrior 2, and then we're down on the mat for the rest of the practice until the very end, where we stand for the closing mantra. So a lot is to come. I hope you're enjoying it. It really takes patience, I know, to go through just one posture a day, but it's a lifelong journey, and I hope you're getting something out of it. Let me know. Have a great day.